We just learned that Alex Smith was traded to the Redskins.
Yeah.
Literally, it's 8:25 p.m. on the second to last day of January. And Paige, what do you got?
Alex Smith is going to the Redskins. What are they going to do with Kirk Cousins?
I don't know. Kirk Cousins is probably wondering what they're going to do with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I want to know what the asking price for Alex Smith was. Like, what did they give up?
3rd round draft pick.
Wow, that's an ego deflator for Alex.
And a player, supposedly.
Which player? Was it Josh Norman? That'd be hilarious.
I mean, the argument is like he's not going.
And a player to be named
Washington
tomorrow.
To be a backup, I don't think. Like,
What's that?
he must be working on some kind of. I don't think. Why would you pick up a quarterback? You don't pick up a second round a second string quarterback. Excuse me. Like, he's going there to play first string ball. Where's Kirk Cousins going?
Yeah.
Like,
So this means that Kirk Cousins is probably
or is he
no longer,
is he trade
Redskin.
material? Like, are they gonna? Yeah, is he trade material? Is he going elsewhere? Is he retiring, or is he? I don't think he's going to retire. He's got to go. He's got time left.
No,
So he'll be a free agent. I mean, he was going to be a free agent anyways. But that mega deal he had is...
I never saw that mega deal happening for Washington anyway. So Alex Smith was probably cheaper than Kirk Cousins, honestly.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah.
So who needs a quarterback? The Cardinals.
That's the title of this video.
Cardinals.
I would take Kirk Cousins.
Maybe that's why Mike
Arizona
McCoy was so hyped.
Maybe. Dude, wow.
Because he said, and we didn't talk about it in our last episode. I think it was in our pregame, but like all the titles are right now saying that Mike McCoy is really excited about the quarterback situation in Arizona.
This could be it.
What? That makes no sense unless he had a plan.
Yeah.
And if the plan was he had some inside information about Kirk Cousins, I would love to see Kirk Cousins in Arizona.
I mean, so the Broncos need a quarterback.
We're not talking about the Broncos right now. We're talking about the Cardinals.
No, but the Jags need a quarterback.
Yeah, they do. I don't think they're going to keep Blake Bortles. They're
Yeah,
not going to pay Blake Bortles.
So like those are my top 3 teams of who would be interested in Kirk Cousins.
They're gonna, you know what they do when they don't want quarterbacks anymore? They send them out west. So we're gonna get either in Arizona or in Denver. Bortles, Cousins. We're gonna get somebody.
No Bortles.
No Bortles.
One of our 2 teams.
Bortles needs to go to the XFL. if we're being
agree with
brutally
that.
honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Just send Bortles to the XFL.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
That's big news.
Super interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Huge news.
This past week just got very interesting. So, yeah.
Woo. It'll be interesting to see what player. So it's a 3rd round pick and a player to be announced tomorrow. So it'll be interesting to see what Washington player they trade.
Josh Norman.
Okay, we're all like analytical folks who are thinking about what's going to happen and the kind of ramifications of this trade. Right. But what do you guys think about Alex Smith in Washington? Like, let's talk about the other end of the spectrum. How do you guys feel about him coming into?
I think that's good for them.
Yeah, I don't think they'll miss much of a step. If I had my druthers and I had to pick between the two as my quarterback, I would take Kirk Cousins over Alex Smith, sure. But I think he's a good fit for that offense. He's clearly cheaper than Kirk Cousins was going to be.
Yeah.
So, I think they still need a starting quarterback. They need somebody who's reliable, somebody who's going to be good for the offensive scheme. And honestly, I think it's a smart move on the part of the Redskins.
Yeah, so then Kansas City goes Pat Mahomes from now on, right?
Yeah, unless they traded Alex Smith for Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins is now a Chief.
No, but I mean, the reports are that he's a free agent now.
Yeah.
So like they're going Mahomes, which
sure.
I
like Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, I was a huge Mahomes fan. I would have loved if Arizona had taken Mahomes. Yeah.
Interesting, very interesting.
Man.
The NFL is going to be such a different league next season.
We're going to have plenty to talk about in the off season because there are going to be some serious moves.
So it's already started. This is it.
Yeah. I mean,
this
is the big.
Hits, it's going to be a madhouse.
I'm looking right now. I just looked it up. He's got a 4-year contract.
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith signed a 4-year contract. That's bizarre.
25 million or something.
Wow, That's still
What did I
cheaper
see?
than Kirk Cousins is going to warrant. I guarantee it. So Kirk Cousins he's due for a large contract. So yeah, smart move by the Redskins. I gotta say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they just took the news away from the stupid head and Chiefs address to the nation tonight. For
I want to know.
everyone who
I
cares
want to
about
know.
anything.
Yeah, well, ever since the Indians decided that Chief Wahoo is no longer part of their logo, everybody's
Yeah.
been calling for the Redskins to change up their thing.
started
From what I've
immediately.
heard, and Snyder has his argument is that they've done polls for the Native American community, and 90% or so say that they're not offended by it. Instead, they find some pride in it. And if I say if they find some pride in it, then that's cool, as long as the organization is treating them respectfully.
Sure.
Back to my point, though. I was going to say what happened with the Chiefs in the offseason, or not even the offseason, but in the time that Pat Mahomes has been there, that he's been able to prove to them that he's ready to take on that position, and they were comfortable enough with what he was pitching that they sent off Alex Smith.
Well, I think it had to have been there in the first place for them to take him in what was the first round? They took him in the first round.
Yeah, he was one of the ones that Arizona, I think, must have been looking at if he was available.
Yeah, and then they
snatched him up.
Yeah.
So my estimation is that the Redskins knew they had a situation with Kirk Cousins. They didn't want to pay him, so they started calling everybody. And the Chiefs were like, yeah, we drafted a QB last year. We're going to develop him. He's our guy. Take this guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So no slight to
And
Alex
Pat Mahomes played some games, didn't he? He played a couple.
Yeah, they put him
had
in.
some
Yeah.
snaps.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And
So
I mean,
I don't know. He was a rock star, so.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he was phenomenal in college. He's got an arm that
He's got
is
a cannon.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know we were talking about it at the draft, that we all three of us were watched the draft last year, the first round anyways, together, and I kept saying I wish that Arizona would take Mahomes, because I saw him play against ASU, and he was a phenomenal quarterback.
Yeah.
And if anything, he overthrows, which that can be fixed easier from the people I know who coach quarterbacks than underthrowing. So
Right.
it's just a little bit of touch he's got to put on the ball. But Alex Smith is getting will average $23.5 million per year in new money on the extension and $70 million in guarantees.
Good for him.
Wow.
But again,
Yeah,
that's
good on you.
going to be cheaper than Cousins. They couldn't franchise tag Cousins again. They couldn't. That would just be evil. So, yeah, I think the Redskins made a smart choice. I think they maybe the smartest choice they've made in a long time. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is, I think Smith is a gunslinger. I think he just makes things happen.
Yeah.
He'll run out of the pocket and scramble if he needs to.
they've got a solid
he throws
offense.
quick.
Yeah, that offensive
Yeah,
line
he
is
throws-
decent enough that
Yeah, he's going to match well with Jamison
So-
Crowder, and yeah.
So
I mean, they can't be any
but that's
worse.
it. I think any NFL quarterback is going to be able to find Crowder. I think Crowder is just a rock solid receiver.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
he's going to need some variety that he had in Kansas City. He's not going to have in Washington.
Yeah, and who
Pat
knows what
Mahomes,
offseason
on the other
moves they're gonna
hand,
make.
we're talking about his arm strength and how much of a cannon he has. I don't think he has Alex Smith's gunslinger capabilities. I don't think he has the ability to.
Not yet.
It's hard to tell because we haven't seen him play a full pro game.
Right, exactly.
I think he has
that's
the
fair.
potential to be a really phenomenal quarterback
Yeah,
in the NFL.
We could have said the same thing about Deshaun Watson before he started.
Oh
for
my
the
god!
Texans.
Well,
And he just
Deshaun,
shocked
he's in a league of
everybody.
his own.
Well, even so, like people were iffy about him being a starting quarterback in the NFL, and when he got his shot, he just blew everybody's minds. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It'll be interesting to see how the Chiefs do next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like Leonard Fournette saying that the NFL is not as hard as the SEC.
And everybody laughed at him, and then they just walked all over the Steelers. So,
Yeah, he put the money on the table, and then he pulled out a hat trick, and you can't fault the kid for that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
wow, what a season!
Yeah, man. This off season is gonna be wacky.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it.
Exciting. Yeah.
I'm one of those nerds that almost loves the off season just as much as the regular season.
Yeah.
I love seeing all this wheeling and dealing, all this weird crap happening. So.
Yeah, and the same thing is happening. You know, we obviously don't talk about high school football, but signing day is next Wednesday.
Oh
Which is why my vacation doesn't start until Thursday because my husband Brad will be covering signing day. But off season there's a lot of really fun, quirky, weird, interesting things that happen. Yeah. Lots of chess being played that kind of helps predict the future season. So it'll be interesting. And then we've got the draft not too far away.
And the combine before that.
Yeah.
I love the combine.
Yeah, and one of my friends will be in the combine, so.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Supposedly he got invited, so yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, let us know what you think about Alex Smith's trade in the comments. And let us know what you think is going to happen in Kansas City. But tune in next week. We'll be talking about our awards show and what happened in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to do it this time, too.